What's going on, Swarm City? Nice to see you guys in another episode of the Dead by Daylight Debate Series. Today, we're going to talk about tunneling. But without further ado, let's talk about some leaks. First leak, anti-camp mechanic is being prototyped and worked on. And then also, we have a Ashley legendary skin that would come in mid-chapter. I cannot wait for that. That looks awesome. I'm curious about the anti-camp mechanic as well. Maybe we get an anti-tunnel mechanic as well. And I'm calling this. I called this before. But anyways, let's get into the video and talk about the debate when it comes to tunneling. So, a lot of Survivor players don't understand tunneling and why killers do it, where others understand it, the ones that do play Survivor, but they main killer or they dabble in some of the killer arts as well as the Survivor arts, so they play both sides. So I noticed 50-50 players understand killers have to tunnel sometimes because the gens can go by a little fast when you got like Prove Thyself, Hyper Focus, Stakeout, and now Overzealous is getting buffed. Love that. Oh, I love that so much. But anyways, you all get my point. So with that being said, some survivors don't understand that, and they always want to blame killers on everything that happens in the match to take responsibility for their action. If you loop the killer real well, and you don't go down, then yeah, like then you don't go down. So, and then you also got all these anti-tunnel perks, GS, off the record. You also got anti-camp, resurgence, all those perks to combat all this, and survivors are still not happy. So you need to run those perks. And even if the killer's tunneling you through that, they're wasting a lot of time, especially if you're a decent enough looper. But if you're not, I understand that frustration as well. But I also understand 5 gens. I get that, a killer tunneling at 5 gens. But you can't control how people play. People play how they want. Me personally, I like to go for 12 hooks. But if I'm like 2 to 5 hooks or 4 hooks at 1 to 2 gens, I need to tunnel somebody. Somebody needs to get out the game now. I need to try to bring the game back in my favor. Of course, killers are going to try to win. People want to use this card of you're targeting me. You have no proof of that. You need proof of somebody trying to target you. That's just a cop out. Stop it, survivors. The one that says that stuff. Stop it. Unless you know for a fact that somebody is hardcore targeting you. It's a game. Killers are going to kill. Killers want to win. Same as survivors. So killer's gonna kill, survivor's gonna do gens, same and simple. But anyways, let's talk about when survivors want to say tunneling, but it's not actually a tunnel. So let's talk about that. So you actually got survivors that will get off hook, and they got a healthy survivor that does the unhooking, and they have like off the record borrowed time, and then they will body block the killer so they can't go after the unhooker, and then a smart killer is just going to tunnel out the game. That's what I usually do. I don't care how many gens are up. If you're going to go for a body block on a healthy survivor that hasn't been hooked yet or hasn't been unhooked recently, I will tunnel you 1, 2, 3 out the game. I don't care, because at that point you're stopping me for actually being nice where I don't really have to. So, you know, that irritates me. That's annoying. That's not a tunnel. That's just survivors screwing up at that point. You make a mistake, survivors, when you do stuff like that. That's not a killer tunneling. That's you playing bad. And the killer's going to make you pay for it. A good killer is not going to respect that. A good killer is going to get you out the game ASAP because you're stopping them from not going for the unhooker, where technically they wasn't tunneling from the start. So that's not a tunnel, by the way. That's just you making a dumb play. But anyways, let's talk about ADHD as well. Some killers have ADHD like myself, where sometimes I get so focused in the match, I would forget if the Nancy's been hooked, if we have a Nancy, or Elodie if there's Elodie in the game. Any survivor at that point, I don't have time to keep track of who I hooked and who I haven't yet. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get that straight. Now every killer can remember who they hooked last. Especially, I'm a streamer, so I live stream this game 4 days a week, sometimes 5. So I'm obviously, if my chats are going, I'm gonna talk to my chat. I'm not gonna focus. So yeah, like, so if, you know, sometimes whoops. But at the end of the day, it's like, if I'm really focused, because I'm casual, so if I really want to win, I'm focused, I'm going to try any way that I can, and towards the end game, 1 or 2 gens left, to try to get kills. I'm going to do, because I want to win for my audience, you know what I'm saying? So that goes as well as either. So I would like to hear y'all thoughts. Like, I would like to hear you guys' thoughts about this, just because of just the whiny, the complaining survivors. It's very, very annoying. It's getting to the point where I'm using streamer mode because I can't stand it. I went against this streamer. She was offline. She was really in a good team, and I was on the Knights map, and I was pig. I had like 3 to 4 hooks at where the last gem was like 99% left, and I don't know, her or one of her teammates had a trap on, and before that last gem popped, so I hooked him 1 2 3 because I was like, I need a kill. They didn't understand the actual end game right there, so they came into my chat, called me a pussy, couldn't even spell it right, but I am what I eat. I had to do that. But anyways, they called me a pussy, called me names. They went on Twitter to try to expose me on Twitter without context. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.